Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, cottagers. Welcome in, welcome in. So today we're doing something a little bit different. We have a brand new farming sim that launched in early access at the end of July called Cornucopia. We were lucky enough to get a key from the devs, Some Conscious Games, so thank you so much to them for giving us a key so we can test this game out. So we're going to be taking a look, doing a play session of Cornucopia and basically trying to see like what it has to offer, and I guess based off of that we'll decide if we want to actually add it into our full rotation and play through the whole thing. But I'm pretty excited about this one. I think it looks good. There's some interesting systems that I heard about that are a little bit different from other farming sims, so I'm really excited to see how those work, because it's always nice to see brand new farming systems or mechanics being introduced. So let me pop on over. We'll get all that set up. Let me know if the audio is too loud at any point. Also, Como, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Raz. Good evening in America. Good morning in Korea. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Corn. Hello, Clamp. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so let me know if the audio is blasting. I think it should be at a good level. It looked like it was at an okay level, but if you can't hear the music or anything, or when we get in, if you can't hear any sound effects, just let me know. Also, Alex, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope that your week's going well. Hopefully it's off to a good start. All right, I'm also going to be playing on mouse and keyboard on this one, so we'll see how that goes. Is the game named Cornucopia? It is, it is. Let's see, what is our name? Can I type this? Oh, I can. Enter, perfect. Raz. Let's see, birthday season. My VTuber birthday is in winter, so I guess we'll do that. Can I pick the day? I guess, oh, maybe it's always the 19th. Interesting. Having a great week so far. Hope y'all are too. Yay, I'm glad, I'm glad. Okay, let's do... Also, gender set to other. Ooh, interesting. So you can pick female, male, or other, which I assume is probably more non-binary, but I guess there's other options as well. Let's see, green eyes. Watch intro, cutscene, and complete tutorial. Yes, I think we should do that. Clearing farmstead. No, our farmstead is Ninalia. I wonder if I can actually, can I do Ninalia farm? I wonder if it's gonna be like Ninalia farm. Hopefully not. Let's see, can I, oh, we can do a lot more stuff. Okay, let's see, hue. I'm pretty pale. We're pretty pale. Is this another farming sim? It is, yes. It is another farming sim. Ooh, I like how there's even tons of sliders, which is interesting. Looks very similar to Stardew. It's a little bit different than Stardew. You'll see once we get into Cornucopia, it's like, they describe it as like a 2.5D game. So like you've got some 2D elements and some 3D elements. So it's not quite as like top down, just pixelated like Stardew, but similar-ish vibe as far as cute pixel art goes. Let's see. Is there anything? I feel like I never have like swoopy bangs in these games, I gotta say, but this one's pretty close, fairly close. Also, is there more of like? Can I go a little lighter? Oh. That's pretty close. That's pretty close to my hair color. Oh, there's all sorts. Okay. What shirt are we even wearing? Hard to say. Let's do, can I get something, actually, should I go for black because I'm wearing black today, or purple because I'm wearing purple in my default outfit? Maybe purple. It'll be a nice contrast. We'll do that. So that's our top. Let's do I guess I'll just keep the blue. I kind of like the blue overall situation, but our shoes we can make maybe a little bit darker brown. There we go. Also, I think we have a backpack on. It's kind of hard to tell. I think we do though. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see what there's to see. She's frozen solid. Where did you find her? Deep in the mines. Further than I ever thought anyone had ever adventured before. A lot of ropes, pulleys, and grit brought her up, fighting past innumerable dangers. How long do you think she was trapped in there? I've never seen her before. No one could survive this. I'm not sure there's anything we could do for her. This is beyond my skill as a doctor. Rufus, you're going to need to drive her to Avalanche Harbor Hospital. Andre, please tell my wife Rose I won't be returning home tonight. You must go now. Help me load this ice block into the back of my truck. Are we the ice block? Are we the thing that they found in the mines? It's surprisingly lighter than it looks. Let's see, I kind of have a suspicion that we are. Emerging from the grip of the profound freeze, we now find ourselves revived in the hospital of a neighboring town. Doctor, it's not looking good. We must act, and fast. Wait! Do you hear that? A heartbeat. Faint, but unmistakable. Hang on. There's still hope. Can you hear us? Wake up. We need you to fight for us. Don't give up. We're not ready to lose you yet. What a way to come into farming, being frozen in a block of ice and rushed to the hospital. And now we're just in the back of this truck. I assume it's still the old man's truck. Rufus. There he is. Oh, darn. Looks like a roadblock. Now that you're feeling better, I may as well give you these tools so you can clear this rubble. They're in the back of my truck. You're going to have to do all the heavy labor. I'm not the spring chicken that I used to be. No need to worry. The doctor from Avalanche Harbor Hospital, with their state-of-the-art facilities, has declared you in prime health. Also, welcome in, Guy, and Kias, welcome. The art's very nice. I like how they put you to work after being frozen right away, right? Like, we just came out of a block of ice in the mines. Could we get, like, a blanket and some hot chocolate and some therapy? Why are these phrases highlighted? Why we should click on them for more info? I don't know. I guess maybe it's like an accessibility thing to help you like pick out the key phrases. To be like, this is a place you can go. You're in good health. Just so like if your eyes got overwhelmed by a block of text, you know. Have no fear, my recently frozen friend, for the doctor has spoken and declared you to be in peak physical condition. Just be careful not to overdo it. We wouldn't want you to break a sweat and freeze all over again. No time to smell the roses, pick berries, or pick your nose. Let's get to work. Okay. Opening your backpack. The hotbar is like a handy shelf. You can put tools and things you use a lot. Your backpack is like a storage space with all your stuff. Okay, so we can switch between the two. Left click to pick up and drop your items. Tab to cycle through your hotbar rows. Middle mouse scroll wheel, scroll through active hotbar slot. I key to open and close your backpack. Prime health, you are dying of hypothermia and organ failure. The key phrases I needed to know. Till the soil, plant the seed, water the ground. Yes, exactly. Okay, so WASD to move. And then left click is going to use the tool. So this is how we swap between these things. Okay. What do we got here? How to use tools. Alright, let's check. Pickaxe, break rock, scythe to eliminate weeds, hoe, till the soil, break dirt mounds. Okay, so there's dirt mounds that we need to break up. That's a little bit unusual. Axe is used to chop down trees and break logs. Watering can, water your plants. Fishing rod, to fish. Okay. Let's do... Alright, nice. Grab that. Look at us go. Let's see, hoe. Oh, we're like going at this. Okay, that took a hot minute. Also, energy bar is the blue one, I think, but I don't think it's decreased. Maybe, you know, tutorialing. Because imagine if someone just wandered out into the wild and just started chopping things down and then died. Oh my god, is my timer really short? I think it is. Hold on. Let me check my timer. Stream Elements is like already wilding. We have not been going that long, Stream Elements. Please calm down. Please calm down. Let me make it chill. I thought it was set to my normal timer amount, but game affiliate, interval offline. Yeah. Amount of chat lines. Okay, let me try this. If it keeps going, I'll try and bop it again, or I'll just turn it off if it starts wilding. Alright, Rufus says, way to go. Jump back into the truck bed, and let's hit the road. Alright, I thought he was gonna make us walk. I thought it was gonna be like, time to warm up. Also, there's a puppy in the back. Oh, I can jump. Oh, fancy. We're here with a puppy. They didn't even tell us the puppy's name. We don't even know. Is that our puppy? Or is that his puppy? Another roadblock, and this one looks like it's going to be a real toughie to get past. Oh no, we'll have to break out the big guns for this one. Time to bust out the explosives. Quick, grab the bombs from the back of my truck. Was I sitting with explosives, sir? Like we just got out of the hospital. That feels aggressive. It's time to make some fireworks. Bombs away. Ah yes, the bomb's an integral part of farming. I know, right? Just casually carrying bombs in your truck, right? Where they're like bouncing around, like they're just in a truck bed. To make bombs work best, you put them near what you want to blow up, like obstacles or enemies. The closer, the more damage. Just move away before they explode. Select a bomb on your hotbar. Left click to drop bomb on the ground. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. There we go. All obstacles cleared. So now I just have bombs in my pocket as I'm about to jump back into this truck. Great job! You just blew those rocks to smithereens. Our lovely town, Cornucopia, is just down the road. Now, hurry up and hop back into the truck bed so we can get moving again. Sir, I don't think this is safe. Sir, I really look at the puppy. Hold on. Look at his little tongue. Look at that. Look at that bean. I love him already. I want him to be ours. I want him to be our puppy. I hope he is our puppy. He's a good one. He's a good boy. Or she, I guess. It could be a she. Cornucopia. This farm was once the pride of some dear friends of mine. I've been stewarding it since they moved on. Feel free to make yourself at home here until you get back on your feet. She's a fixer-upper for sure. But a little hard work never hurt anyone. This will keep you busy while you're waiting for your memory to return. Oh, they didn't even mention that we had amnesia. Shouldn't that have been? Shouldn't we have said that first? Clean up the garden of all the weeds, logs, and stones. It'll be ready to grow some delicious vegetables. Just till the soil, sow the seeds, water, wait, and then harvest. Easy as pie. Speaking of pie, my wife Rose baked you a blueberry one as a welcome gift. Here you go. Oh, and that shipping bin there looks a bit worn out. You'll need to fix it up before you can start selling produce. Our mailman Stanley will stop by to pick up any outgoing deliveries every weekday at 6 p.m. sharp. Oh, would you look at the time? It's getting late. Oh, so I want this to be our dog, but I think it's his dog. Town gets blocked with random debris. Town does nothing about the problem. Literal stranger comes along and is given high-powered explosives. How does your avatar know when to dance? It's a fine question. That's so nice of Rose. I know. I feel like we're going to be good friends with Rose. 1 second. Forgot my soda in the fridge. Oh, he just went in to just take that out of the fridge. Couldn't leave us one can. Ah, that hit the spot. I've been using your home to store my sodas, since Rose doesn't approve of me drinking the stuff. I'll trust you'll keep that our little secret. From now on, the place is all yours. Just keep in mind, it never hurts to share a fizzy drink with an old man every now and then. Here, take this to spruce up your home. A small housewarming gift from me to you. Is that our dog? Whose dog is this? Who is he? Like, was our dog frozen with us? Or is this his dog that he's just like, alright, bye dog. I'm completely spent. I should get some rest. Woof! Oh, it's his dog. Munger. And don't forget to look after Munger. Oh, Munger. You should head to bed soon. You have a big day ahead of you. Upon waking up, be sure to check and complete the quests on the right-hand side of your screen to repair the shipping bin. Okay, hold on. I think I should swap to the other side, because I don't think you guys can really see the portraits. I think I'm over them. But I also think that you probably won't be able to see anyone's names if I go on the left, but that's okay. You don't need to know names. I'll tell you people's names. I'll read them out. Telling Rose about your unsafe storage of bombs too. She needs to take a life insurance policy out on you ASAP. Adjusting your camera angle. Camera settings let you change how you see the game. Tilt lets you see things from different angles. Zoom makes things closer or farther away. Field of view changes how much you can see on your screen. Oh, I guess where is this? Escape? Just go in the menu. The settings. In-game. Tilt. Zoom in, zoom out. It is a bit hard to see. I will say, having the menu in the middle when you're trying to adjust the camera is a little tricky. It's a little tricky. I do generally like being farther away though, I would say. Okay. Produce tutorial, card menu. What's this? Is there a card game in here? What that? Skill book. Alright, what do we got? Pickaxe, scythe, tilling, logging, bombs, combat, fishing, animal husbandry, gardening. We've got a bunch of characters to meet. Completionist. Oh goodness. I guess here's all the stuff here's all the things you can get. Here's the map. Here's we are. We're over here on the farm. Oh, there's a greenhouse. I do like how it shows you where everyone is. That is handy. Crafting. Y'all know that I do hate maker machines. They are my worst enemy. But I do like that there's a bunch of different scarecrows though. Spooky scarecrow, sewing wheel. These aren't the worst. Plus it looks like we have lots of room to do things. Quick to read mail. Munger. Hey there, friend. How about lending a hand with this bulldog's water bowl and chow tray? By the way, I've stashed some extra dog food in that slant-roofed shed over on the east side of the farm. Handy spot for keeping overflow items when you're packed to the rafters. If you win me over with delicious treats from Harold's store, I might even let you inside my doggy bedroom and do some redecorating. And don't think about ignoring me. You might discover the shipping bin area turned into my regal restroom. Trust me, you don't want to be receiving that kind of special delivery. Okay, we got threatened by our dog. I see. Alright. What a way to open up. Your pet likes this. Press Q to remove from storage shed. Press Z to remove stack. Okay. How do I get into my items? Backpack. Drop that off there. What else we got? Pet treats. These just look like chocolate chip cookies. I don't know if that's really safe to give our dog. Quest card pack. Okay, so there's quests. Quality vermicompost. Oh, interesting. Okay. Use on soil. So it looks like there's, like, the compost system looks pretty intense because it is showing nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus, and bioactivity, and I assume those are levels. So this one seems to be, like, all good across the board. Spooky bomb. Alright. Ice bomb. Those seem special. Bag of sand. Bag of clay. Bag of silt. Oh, do we have to mix our own soil? Maybe. Okay, that's I assume that's leaving the farm. Use watering can. Okay. Add food. I see. So I think I need to move some stuff. Do. Alright. You've been awarded a shining badge of honor. Okay. Interesting. Sand, clay, silt. Fellas. We're eating good enough. Alright, let's see. So we've got this whole space. This is a massive log, by the way. That was quite a tree. Let's look at the barn. Okay, so breeding, pairing, put a boy and girl pet of the same kind together. Give them nuts to help them make a baby. Okay, interesting choice. The girl pet will get pregnant. After a while, a new baby pet is born. It will have features from both parents and also from the nuts you fed them. Okay, so I guess maybe you can change colors and stuff with whatever you feed. Okay. Interesting. So we like pick it up and then do we have to give it to each? I haven't been watching the cinematic. I don't know if we have to give one to each. Feeding nuts. Give them nuts. I feel like yes. The cows are cute though. They are cute. Okay, yes. Okay, so you have to give 2 different nuts. Acorns, I guess. They look like acorns. I don't know, do cows eat acorns? I don't know if they do. Also, where do I get fodder from? That's what I need to know. I think pigs eat acorns, yeah. Pigs definitely do, I think. Pigs and goats are actually pretty big foragers. Okay. Oh, that took a hot minute to refill that. Alright, what's over here? Fence line, okay. Acorns don't taste very good. Well, you're not supposed to eat acorns without... You have to actually soak acorns a good bit to remove, like, tannins, I think. Oh, our greenhouse is busted up. Very, very rough. But I do like that we have a greenhouse. Interesting. I also like how we've got a little bit of furniture in the greenhouse. I like that. Okay. Let's see. So I think that was... Let's see how much growing space we have available to us. So this looks like all the fields. It's kind of... It's a good plot, I would say. It's like decently sized. Oh, I'm gonna fall off. I got like scared thinking I was gonna fall off the map there. I like walking on acorns. They make a fun crunch. They do make a fun crunch when you step on them in the fall. Your home. Click on your bed to start a new day and save your game. Food storage. Use your fridge to store or take out food. Use the stove to pick a recipe and cook a meal. I don't know if we need to eat. I wonder if that's required at all. Furniture arrangement. Move furniture around in your house. Okay. Right mouse click to convert your furniture into a blueprint. Left mouse click to place your picked up furniture. Middle mouse to scroll. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Oh god. Bouncing on the bed. Let us sleep and save. I like the little loading screen. Looks like the shipping bin could use some fixing. Yeah, where even is the shipping bin? Hello, shipping bin. I mean, sure, I could pay you a visit, but who could resist the old world charm of penning letters? You know those enticing quests on the right-hand side of your screen? They're your golden ticket to a flourishing farm. Let's whip this old farmstead back into a vibrant oasis it once was. Look what I stumbled upon in my tool shed. It's sure to be of more use to a budding homesteader like you. Oh, almost slipped my mind. The Spring Planting Festival is just around the corner, at Seedling Square on the 5th. Can't wait to see you there. It's the perfect stage to make your grand debut amongst the town folks. Hold on, Rufus! Pass on these lost pet whistles. If Raz ever misplaces their pet, these could be useful. Let them know we occasionally stock them at the veggie barn. Welcome to the neighborhood. I hope you'll get lucky. What does that mean, Stanley? There's vending machines on the second floor of the game hall, selling all sorts of things. It's my little side hustle. Oh boy, I'm so excited for you to try out these scratch cards. Okay, wait. Isn't it kind of a conflict of interest that our mailman is, like, putting advertisements for his own side hustle in our mailbox? Is he paying for postage on those? I'm pretty much investing in your luck here, because I just know you're going to go wild and buy a bunch of them. He's out here, he thinks we're gonna gamble? He's already betting on us being a gambler? I'm sure I'll see you exploring around town. Have a great day. Alright. Oh. The man who found us. Winter. Wow, you're back on your feet and full of energy. Don't forget, I was the one who saved you back there. Why is he making this face? Remember, small ships stick to shallow waters. Only the galleons dare to sail the open sea. But worry not. In time, you'll become a formidable vessel. And please, stay away from those treacherous mines. Maybe you'd be better off tending to your crops and enjoying your peaceful homestead. I'm not really suited for these daring rescue missions. Here, take this cooking pot. It should keep you busy and safe at home. Are you giving us this because we're a woman, Winter? Is this gender coded? What does this mean? One of my sermons damaged it. I don't need it anymore. Ah, yes. You're all set for this. Let the culinary journey begin. Go ahead, take these. They might be a bit worn, but they're still valuable. I'm sure you'll find them useful. Wait. You're not planning to go back in there, are you? Keep in mind, those mines are no place for inexperienced adventurers. It's safer to stick to the comfort of your stove. I don't think I like the way he was talking about that. I don't think I was a huge fan of that. Also, I'm kind of... Okay, drop items to move to storage shed. So if I go like this... I'm confused. Is there an easier way for me to... Okay, there. I could just do that. Okay. Okay. Gunpowder. I don't think I need gunpowder right now. Cluster. Those are like geodes, it seems like. Let's put all of our rocks away. Let's put our lost pet whistle. I don't think we need that just yet. Fluorite. We got a bunch of like mining stuff. This guy is like a Princess Maker 2 character. Good lord. Oh yeah, hanging barn picture. We should put that in our house. Scratch card pack. I don't think we need those right now. That man is trying to like get us hooked. I think we're good. Card pack. A mystery waiting to be opened. Tumbler. Spin and shine. Gemstone creator. I'll put that. I'll find somewhere for that later. Okay. Let's see. Press F key to open and find what's inside. Greater chance of rare fish card. Oh, these are like buffs? Ooh, you get like cards that buff you? Compost is more effective card received. And bomb quest card received. Larger fish chance. Okay, so we got our fishing is buffed right now. Also, you know what? I don't think I need the bombs right yet. This fluorite. Okay. I guess first things first, we can fill up our dog's water bowl. And his food. Alright, so I guess I should start. This place is a mess. This place looking rough. We got rooted seeds, leafy seeds. We're just getting like wild seeds here. Got all that. Also, energy does not seem to be decreasing too much, actually. Not too bad. Whoa. Excuse me. What? Why are there fireworks? I guess we leveled up, but like, whoa. Those seeds be wildin'. They always start you off with farms that are overgrown and left to ruin just once. I'd prefer one that's cursed instead. Would you though, Lore? Would you like a cursed farm? Clearing the field's my favorite part of any farming game. Is it? I don't mind it. It's like kind of therapeutic. I don't always clear all of the stuff like right away though. I won't lie. Sometimes I clear like just enough and then leave the rest. Sometimes I go that way. Also, there's like these little skill bars, I'm assuming, that I think are showing me like my skill level and like it going up. It'd be a nice change of pace to have a cursed farm. Using blueprints. Blueprints are used to store and relocate 2D outdoor fixtures and 3D interior furniture. There are two main types of blueprints. 2D outdoor blueprints, these are for outdoor refining fixtures such as furnaces and saws, and 3D indoor blueprints, these are for decorating inside your home and buildings. Left mouse click to select a blueprint on your hotbar, left mouse click to place the blueprint on the ground, and right click to pick up a blueprint with your tool. Oh. The ghosts of your failed crops come back to haunt you. Oh my goodness. I don't think that would go super well for me. I have a feeling I don't usually kill crops like that often, but it does happen. It does occur occasionally. Okay, let's get these. I don't know what these are. Okay, that looks like... What do I dig? What? Oh, they're like little rocks. I see. I was like, what are these? Pardon me. What are you, friends? Tiny rocks. Turns out. I'm just trying to like clear enough space to kind of, you know, plant a couple things. Produce tutorial. Place a furnace. Okay. Well, is it in my inventory? Furnace. Well, I don't know where I want to put it yet. Where would be a good place for a furnace? I guess like over here, probably. Whoop. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Papa just dropped something. It's okay. You getting scared? Okay, so you place it like this. I don't know, where's a good place for a furnace? Maybe over by the storage shed. This can be my maker machine spot. These can be where I put all my ugly stuff. Also, Laura, thank you for the pet pick redeem. Do you have any special requests? She's schmoving around right now, but I'll snag her. I lose track of time when winter arrives. Oops, all these crops are now dead and desiring to torment your soul. Hi, Pick. You want to sit with me? You don't. You're trying to escape? Oh my goodness. Oh, you clicked something. Okay, you're gonna go over there. Okay. And now she's looking out the window. She's doing her own thing. She wanted to open the calculator, it turns out. I wonder why they went with the Paper Mario look. I assume it was probably... I mean, it's quite unique, I guess. So, like, in a sea of otherwise either 3D or 2D games, it looks unique to have kind of the 2.5D Paper Mario vibe. So I kind of feel like it was something like that. Especially because I think a lot of pixel art farming sims get compared to Stardew, so it's probably a little something to like set it apart. Okay, processing items. Your collected resources can be refined into more valuable items. Not only can you sell these refined items for a higher price, but you can often use them to do useful things like repairing bridges, upgrading your buildings, and crafting new items. Left click to select items on your hotbar, insert the items into your fixture. Right mouse to break the fixture with your tool, recover the items you placed inside. Okay. Hopefully you don't have to do that every time. Sienna stone. Okay, I put 4 of them in there, so see what happens. Okay, that's still going. My energy is low. How many seeds do I have? Also, I've got wild root seeds. Use this seed packet to grow wild roots. Prefers loamy soil. Recommended soil conditions: 1 nitrogen, 1 potassium, 1 phosphorus. Matures in 3 days. Fibrous seeds. Seeds of a random basic plant. Prefers silty soil. Recommended soil conditions: 0 nitrogen, 5 potassium, 0 phosphorus. Matures in ? Days. Okay. Interesting. Plant material. We got cilantro and dill. We're just growing on our farm. Interesting. And lavender. Interesting. And then what are these? Rooted seeds. Prefers loamy soil, leafy seeds. Okay, let me get some stuff cooking. 2, 3. Oh, I don't know, like, poor compost. I'm also trying not to just die. Let's see. Fertilizer conditions not met. Okay, very poor sandy loam. Horrible clay. Very poor pure clay. Okay. Okay, it wants to live in there. We've got some interesting soil here. Interesting soil. Do any of these want to live anywhere? They do, shockingly. Do some watering. Oh, am I about to die? I'm out of stamina. Out of stam. Refilled watering can. Alright, let me see. Can I eat? Where was that pie? Here. Press Q to eat. Oh, nice. A full restore. Exactly what we needed. Rooted seeds. These want to live anywhere else. They don't. Let's see if any of these want to live anywhere here. Wild root. Okay, these go here. Nice. That one can go there. Okay. So not too many. I don't know how I feel about, I mean, it is more clear when the soil is just like blue that there's water there. But I don't know how I feel about that. Not sure how I feel about it just being blue on the ground. Okay, produce logs. Gather 12 logs. We'll do our best. Grab all these. I do wish it was a little bit quicker to pick up stuff on the ground. I will say it's a little bit, it's not as magnetic as something like Stardew or even like some of the Bokujo Monogatari games, like in the mines, things will just kind of come to you. Place the saw. Saw. You can live over here. Place 4 logs in the saw. It is a little finicky on my mouse to click things, put them in, I have to say. My mouse has a tendency to double click, so if you also have a kind of defective mouse, DJ, be careful. You can easily put too many things, I think, into your maker machines by accident. I do like the soil situation. It's cool though. I think that's really rad that it's so granular that you need like very particular levels of nitrogen and phosphorus and stuff for all of these different plants. We'll have to see what we need. I want to get the shipping bin like put together. Fixing the shipping bin. Place your blocks and lumber on the repair sign to repair your shipping bin. Once repaired, you can start selling your produce. The mailman will come to collect your produce from Monday to Friday at exactly 6 p.m. But remember, he doesn't work on the weekends. Alright, select an item on your hotbar. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We gotta go pick up our plank. Block. There we go. We repaired our shipping bin. Hooray. Perfect. Compost bin. Leftovers is destiny. Smelly yet promising. Because Paper Mario is a good game. Yes, true. Welcome in, Duplosion. Welcome, welcome. Yes, if you like Paper Mario and you like farming, now you've got this. I feel like I should put my compost bin, I feel like should be closer to my actual farm. Process 4 plant fibers. Are these plant fibers? There we go. Oh, they're cooking. They're cooking. Also, sorry if I've been a little loud at the beginning of stream. I was feeling the high energy excitement about this game. I was getting into it. We got mushrooms. These look like toadstools though. I'm not really sure if we should be consuming those or interacting with them, to be honest. Let's see, what else? I don't want to like use too much of my energy just yet. This is a lot to clear though. It will take me some time. Also, I guess I'll go into my house. I should put down that picture. Let's see. There we go. We put our little barn picture down. Oh, we've got all sorts of maker machines we can make now. Saw, a sewing wheel. We can make some saplings. Oh, you make saplings out of logs. Interesting. Interesting. Click to use stove. Recipe book. It looks like, oh, there's a lot to cook in here, it looks like. Do I need my... for boiling and stewing? What if I close out? Is that still in my inventory or is it in the stove? Okay. It's in the stove. Interesting. Okay, so there might be different like things we could use for cooking. We start with a pot though. Soil. Some seeds like certain soil textures more than others. The main types of soil textures are sand, clay, silt, and a mixture of all of them is called loam. You can use bags of sand, clay, and silt to change the kind of dirt you have, making it better for certain seeds. Okay, interesting. We have some of those to start out. Till the soil. I did till the soil. I got ahead of this game. Okay. Compost system. Different dirt types have special stuff like nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus. This decides how big your veggies will grow. You can plant any seed in any dirt, but matching them right makes them bigger veggies. To make your dirt better, use lots of compost to increase the NPK levels, which is nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus, I guess. Let's see. Perfect. Used compost on tilled soil. Where is my compost? There we go. Crops, planting seeds. Use your hoe to prep the dirt, then plant seeds. Water your plants every day for good growth. Identifying ripe crops. Bright, shiny plants are ready to pick. Pick ripe plants and put them in the shipping bin to get money. Okay, so they'll like sparkle, it looks like, in order to make it obvious. Ooh, realistic fertilizing, kind of cool. Hello, Perky, welcome in. Yes, there's like realistic, not very nutrient rich soil. You can amend the soil with different fertilizers, and different plants want different things, which is kind of nice. A nice touch. Let's see, leafy seeds. I don't know if we have any of these. It's like, no, I hate all of these. Do not even remotely ask me to live here. Okay, well, I should have waited until I should have known that this was coming, truthfully. I should have known. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Also, the watering can like slowly gets more like gray, I guess. Like it gets darker as you use up your watering can. So it's kind of a nice indicator of how much is in there, which I appreciate. Make it clear. Always a good thing. Assume I'm not paying attention, because I'm probably not. Truth be told. Okay, let's see. I don't think any of these wanted to be anywhere in this soil. No, okay. Also, I guess I can make... I guess you can... Okay, so you can only make one at a time, which does take a hot minute. Because it doesn't look like... I don't think I can add more. Processing 40... Okay, so it takes an hour to process one compost, I think. Not the best rate. Should probably put some stuff away as well. Let's see, what do I want? Let's put these, what else? Coal, probably put that away. Sienna stone. Spongy material. Okay, that seems like it can go in the composter. Plump seeds. Oh, we weren't working with those yet. Fibrous seeds as well. Let's see, I'll move the leafy seeds. Wild root seeds. See if any of these want any of that soil that we dug up. Put these mushes away, as well as, I don't know how much space I have in the storage. This might not be the best plan. Let's see, we've got poor compost. Magnifying glass used to analyze tilled soil. Oh, interesting. Drop all these things off for now. Dogwood tree, lots of different kinds of trees too. I like that there was just like cilantro out on our farm. I guess it kind of makes, I have to say, it does kind of make sense that we would be digging up like crops, considering this is an existing farm that we're coming onto, but I don't know, not often the case in farming sims. Oh, it likes that. Let's see. I also don't know if there's any... I'm not sure if there's any, like, monsters or predators or anything that I need to be wary about at night. Not sure. Also, he said, is there a... Let's see, card menu, skill book, crafting, map. Is there like a calendar somewhere? That's what I want to know. I want to know if I can see, because he told me that the festival was today, or not today, on the 5th. Is that a phone? Kind of looks like a phone. Can I call people? Alright, let's sleep and save. We should go meet some people as well. Shouldn't I pay a visit to the chicken coop? I don't know. Should we? Should we? Maybe. I also don't know if we need to feed our dog every day, as awful as that sounds. Hello, new farmer. We'd love if you stop by our little gardening shop soon. My daughter and I can get you started in the fine art of vegetable cultivation. Just till, sow, and water and harvest. Easy as 1, 2, 3. I hope this helps you get started. It kind of does. Alright, let's get everybody watered up. I also don't think there's any way for me to, at least not yet, do like a charge moment. Oh, man just busted in here. Oh my stars, this place is simply brimming with potential. Absolutely delightful. A woman's touch can truly work wonders. We were eagerly hoping to find you here, ready for our grand surprise. Prepare to be amazed, because we have a big surprise for you. One of our chickens recently had a chick, and we immediately thought of you. Remember to feed the little one daily. Chickens are remarkable creatures. They'll follow you wherever you go, plus they make fantastic little assistants. They're capable of breaking rocks, felling trees, and even lend a hand in battle. Sounds unbelievable, right? You're going to have a great time together. I'm sure you'll come up with a fitting name for the chick. Ah, and one more thing I almost forgot. Animals thoroughly enjoy a good brush down every day. I must go check on the oven, so we'll catch up with you later, darling. Pet companions. Pets are super cool buddies that can do a lot for you. They can help with farm chores, protect you in battles, and even race. Remember to take care of them by feeding and brushing, and enjoy all the awesome stuff they can do. To feed, brush, and make your pet follow you, left click. To command your pet to gather resources or attack an enemy, right click. Can your animals die in battle though? What does he feed these tree-felling chickens? I have no idea. Right? Like, what is happening here? Also, I'm gonna move some of these things. I feel like... Let me put some of these things in different places. Move this down. Oh. What else? This can go over here. Also, which of these, is there anything? Lettuce seeds, they gave us lettuce seeds. Matures in 5 days. They also gave us a sprinkler. Interesting. Small earthworm. Yeah, like what does this chicken eat though? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Let's... Our little chick. Did the chick eat that? Hello, chick. Did you eat today? Gender female. Happiness 83 out of 100. Oh no, that's a very detailed happiness meter. Hunger 3 of 3. Okay. Racing rank, power level, speed level, skill level. Okay. I'm afraid what we're gonna have to feed this chicken. Let's see. What can the chicken do? Oh, it's going after those rocks. It did take those down pretty easily. Okay, let's get this lettuce planted as well. Well, let's do that. Okay, what does it need? It wants sandy soil, 10 phosphorus, 0 nitrogen, 0 potassium. Let me go to my storage shed. Bag of sand. Let's test this out. Very poor clay. God, this is complicated. Maybe I'm never gonna grow these vegetables. Because I don't really feel like riddling this out right now, if I'm gonna be honest. This is one of those things that I like sit and read a wiki for a while. Let's put this in here for now. We'll put those away. Actually, put those there. Let's go into town. Let's see what there is to see. I guess our child is walking with us. I don't really know that I want our child to be walking with us, but they are, alas. Alright, let's walk into town. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. I've misplaced an essential parcel. Any suggestions on where it might be? Blast it. I must have left it around Seedling Square. I need to backtrack and hope to locate it. Uh-oh. This is bad. Okay. Good luck, Stanley. Nice to meet you, stranger. I'm Reese. Hello, Reese. Oh. Excuse me? Who was that photographer that just jumped out from behind that? Did you all see that? What was that? What is this place? Home goods. Hey there, friend. Tsuyoshi here, your trusty guide to all things general store. Whenever you need some supplies, just remember, I'm your man. Oh, good to know. Okay, here's like lots of stuff. Pumpkin surprise bag. Gold milk, oh my god. Man has got some expensive things in here, I can already tell. seasoning, dynamite, cake bomb. Okay, I feel like it's too ritzy for our taste. We're not at this level yet. We can't afford the general store. Excuse me, who is taking our photo? Oh my god. Sir, stop. Sprouts and Sprigs is closed on Wednesdays. Okay, who is this? Oh, the cat is named Pickle. And my cat is named Pickles. Meow. Purr. Such a cute kitty. Oh, where's our chick? Oh my god, why is our chick? Excuse me? Chick? Truly the ideal cat name? I agree. What is up here? Okay. I don't know what we can do here, other than just be in this building. Other than just explore. Oh my god, I don't like this man taking photos of us. South Vineyard, East Old Mines, west to the junction. Oh yeah, maybe also... Oh! Our chick is going ham. Oh my god, chick, I didn't mean for you to do that. Was there a better way for us to not take out the red currant bush? How do I just forage without anything in my hand? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm sad that I killed that berry bush. I went ham. Oh, our chick is strong. Chick is going all out. Okay, let me turn off NPCs. What's all this? Church, Bell Tower Residencies. Residencies, I guess. Residences. Ooh, there's a taiyaki stand. I love taiyaki. Library. Sakura's Izakaya. Let's go up there. Let's see what there's to see. We are like power walking right now. Going all out. Walking fast. Our poor chick is like, please wait up. Let's see. Okay, so we need to go a little bit further, and then I guess this road leads up here. Whose farm is this? Where are we? Oh, we went the wrong way. Whose farm is this? Doesn't look like we can go inside. Oh, they've got like a whole bunch of stuff. See, they're professionals. We're really just casual over here. We're really just doing the bare minimum, growing wild seeds on our farm. Barely surviving. Find Stanley's lost package in town. That's like a hard ask. We just got here, to be honest. We only just arrived. Let's see. Is there anything? Veggie barn. Sunflower farm home. Okay. I think there are buildings here? Or are they up a level? Okay, the fish market. What can we get in here? Oh, we've got like a gecko over here. Large pearls. Oh, they sell all sorts of stuff. Oh, I don't think I want to gift this. Can I just talk to this lady? Kyoko. Hi, friend. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. What an adventure you have had. True, we did get frozen in a block of ice, miraculously survived that, and have amnesia. and then just got dropped off on a farm, so I guess it has been quite the adventure. Byron. Nice to meet you. I'm Byron, but please call me Burger. It's what all my friends call me. I don't think I mean, that's a little weird, my dude, but I guess your name is Byron. That's an interesting name. A bit cursed, perhaps. Okay, so it seems like you can win. Oh, we can race here. It's a crane game. This is just the hall to while away your time, I see. Maybe a good winter spot. Game hall and racetrack. The Pint and Pillow. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. What's in here? Well, greetings, traveler. Call me Wyatt, the conductor that doesn't conduct. Oh, okay. Are you a former conductor, sir, or were you never a conductor? I'm slightly confused, but live your best life. Do whatever makes you happy. Alright, it's like 5 p.m. I wonder what time things start to close as well. Oh, we found it. Hooray! You located the package! I was beginning to panic. Gosh, if I made any more reasons for this delay, Richard would have skewered me. He has quite the powerful connections, let me tell you. Phew, that was a narrow escape. If I had been fired over this, I might have ended up a street entertainer. Can you picture me juggling turnips in the Seedling Square for loose change? Could you do me a massive favor and deliver this package for me? I'm fearful of Richard's fury and can do with some assistance. Also, I'll give you a free bug as a token of gratitude. Deal? Thanks for your assistance, buddy. I knew you were always trustworthy. You're the greatest. Okay, well, I don't even know who Richard is. I don't think Richard sounds like a toxic person. He doesn't sound great. That's for sure. Someone named Versailles. Okay. Nancy. I don't even know where that man is. Quinn. Who knows? If someone offered me a free bug IRL, I would be very put off. To be honest, I'm kind of put off. I assume bugs are maybe used for bait or fishing. So maybe they have value, but it is a bit odd. Also, welcome in, Opie. Hope you're doing well. I enjoy the fact that Pickle showed up as an NPC on the map. Knowing their location is clearly mandatory information. I agree. Everyone should know where Pickle is. I agree. Okay, let's go. So we've got the library. What's at the library? Aside from books. Brianna. Oh, Vincent, you're here. How are you? Hello, Brianna. I've been wanting to talk to you. How are you doing? Also, what is this saxophone? I think this is like a rival heart event. About what, specifically? Brianna, this may come as a surprise, but I've been harboring feelings for you. Wait, what? You have a crush on me? Starts to panic. Yes, I do. There's something about your deep intellect, your mysterious world that I find irresistible. I wish to become a part of it. Brianna hyperventilates. Brianna, are you okay? You seem flustered. Vincent, are you really serious? Absolutely. I must say, your glasses are truly captivating. They suit you so well. Can I ask, what do you look like without them? I'm curious, but I genuinely love how they look on you. Brianna panics. I never remove them. Vincent, I think I feel the same. I'm glad to hear that. When do you think you might be ready to go on a date? I've never gone on a date before. I appreciate your feelings, Vincent, but this is all very new and overwhelming for me. Can we just, stay friends for now? Just friends. I see. That was extremely awkward. Ooh. That man he was going places. Nothing says Riz is happening like the sexy sax. Girls always melt when you tell them that you're harboring feelings. Dude went full on pout mode at the end there. He did get hard turned down, and it sounds like he didn't even consider that that was a possibility, though he probably should have considered it. You know, you can always be told no. You didn't ship anything today. No, I did not. I am wandering. Alright, let's see what we have here. Navigating tough conversations, finding your dream man, trying to impress your Prince Charming. Wait, staying cool around attractive people? Aha! This could be useful. Building bridges with the opposite sex? Reads. Self-love and acceptance are crucial. Recognize you're deserving of an incredible partner. That's intimidating. Continues reading. What else is here? Seduction techniques for the modern woman. Now this sounds fascinating. Brianna reads. Flirting 101, a step-by-step guide. Oh, this could be really helpful. Just the tricks I need. Vincent, you better be ready. It's game time. Oh my god, there's some... I don't know if this is getting very aggressive. I'm just exploring the library for the I just came out of a block of ice. Okay. I just got here. Oh. Okay, go down, and then I have to go to the left, I guess? Yeah. I just got here. I don't know that I needed this. Okay, we have a taiyaki stand. Good. Let me see. Turn NPCs off. Taru, Gertrude, Byron, Stanley, Winter. I still have no idea who Vincent is. Or where he is. If Stanley needed that package to be delivered in a timely fashion, it's not happening, unfortunately for him. Okay, this is the like apartment complex. Small town library has a whole section on finding yourself a man. Yeah, it does. Discovered Bell Tower residencies. Okay, these are... Okay, Vincent's... Oh, that's Vincent's bedroom. Is this like... It looks like a... Is it like a share house? Instead of a apartment complex? It's kind of what it looks like. Now, Naomi, Taru. Who's on this side? Eugene, Thomas. There's a lot of people in this town. For a small town. There's a whole bunch of people living in here. I guess it makes it kind of handy to put them all in like one building. You're just like, hey, live here. Also, I like how these look like veggies, like cauliflower. That almost looks like celery. Swiss chard almost, or like what else am I thinking of? Rhubarb maybe. What is this place? Oh, this is a fancy restaurant. I can't afford this place. We have no money. We are flat broke. This is the church. What's in the church? You know, this is pretty ornate for a small town. Oh, I like the Cornucopia stained glass though. Awkward dialogue aside, this game looks pretty good. How are you liking it so far? It is definitely complex. Like, it has a lot of systems in it. So to be honest, I'm a little overwhelmed, but that's not a bad thing. I'm overwhelmed because I'm tired today, so I don't know that I feel like delving into some really intense systems, but I think if you're looking for a game that has like a lot more going on than your average farming sim, and especially if you like kind of the nitty-gritty management stuff, I feel like this game will have a lot more to offer you than like the average. Oh god. Oh god, no. Chick. Wait. Oh, I didn't mean to make you kill that. I keep accidentally having my axe out. Too tired to game, big mood. Yeah, I had kind of a long day today. The walking animation is so funny to watch. It is. Cutie. Cutie. The kappa. What the? Who the heck are you? Oh, I could say the same, sir. Cutie. I could say the same. How do I put my chicken back? That's what I want to know. How do I put my chicken away? Let's see. If I go back into the coop. Okay, there you go. Chicken is doing its own thing. Hunger 3 of 3. Can I make it? Pet stats. Okay, so I click that and then the chicken is just doing chicken things. Okay. I think I will not bring the attack chicken with me because our chick is very strong. Stronger than I anticipated. Let's put it that way. I wonder who's around town today. Well, we have to find Richard. That's for sure. Some of the graphics look a little too primitive, I think. Feels almost like something I would have made on MS Paint in middle school. I think part of it is that I am kind of zoomed in. And like just about any, like a lot of pixel art will look, you know, a little funky zoomed in. Let me see, let's get all of these. I wonder if these are like real plants or if these are like, you know, like wild seeds or just like their own stuff. I'm not sure. I do not know. But yeah, I would say the graphics I don't think are gonna be everyone's cup of tea for sure. So it kind of just depends on your vibe. You know, Cliffside Mansion sounds like the place where someone who would be really upset about a package being late would live. So maybe I will go over there. Are you two having a grand time together? That's what I'd love to hear. Just remember, your little chick pal will accompany you on any adventure, and our feathery friends are always eager to lend a helping wing. Animals just love routines. They feel happiest and eat better when they know they have a cozy shelter to roost in every night. Oh, and don't miss out on the fun of feeding and brushing your fluffy partner. By the way, have you stumbled upon our lively auction house yet? It's an exciting place for exchanging all sorts of animals, a real bazaar. You should definitely join the fun. Hold on, I forgot. I gotta go feed my chick. Give it a brushing. Feel the same way about Stardew though, and I love playing that. Yeah, I think you just have to you have to decide in a lot of games if the what's it called? Oh, I'm just checking her health. You have to decide if the graphics are prohibitive for you to enjoy it, I guess. So like, yeah, like if you didn't like the mix of like 2D and 3D, like Paper Mario style, or like a prime example for me actually is a lot of people like Wildflowers, the game, and have said good things about it. Personally, I do not like the art style of Wildflowers at all. It has a kind of like Disney, Pixar, Uncanny Valley to it, of like just how people's faces are and how they're animated, that it is very unappealing to me. So like that to me is unfortunately a game that I don't think I would ever play, because I really genuinely just find the art really off-putting. So like you have to decide if the art is going to be prohibitive to you enjoying the game, because I don't know, there's going to be art styles that you don't like, that you don't jive with. And then the other side of that is if there is a mechanic or something about the game that would like make up for the art style for you. So like in this game, I would say like if the soil complexity, the like compost system and like amending soils and stuff was something you thought was really cool, maybe then you wouldn't, like, the art style wouldn't be a big deal to you, because that's something you just like really want and you'd be willing to like get over that. Or not, which is fair too. Let's see, so this is from Brianna. Books are my heart's delight, so any literary queries or simply a chit-chat swing by the library anytime. That English is a little stilted, I think. Little tip from your friendly bookworm. Card packs double up as quirky bookmarks. Interesting. Thanks for the tip, girl. My brain got stuck on that line for a second. I was like, huh, I don't know about that. Okay, if I go this way and I go like across, Daphne, Philip, Winter, Charlotte, Andre, Kaho, Anastasia, Eugene, Vincent. Where is this person? Who is Richard? Am I supposed to know who they are? Also, is there like a town hall that I'm supposed to like get to? Let me see. Grain silos, Waterwheel Cottage, Japanese home, Andre's clinic, Siri's bakery, Harold's store, Sprouts and Sprigs, granary, livestock auction house, old mines, Rogers Carpentry, Wizard's Windmill, Treehouse for Sale, Spirit Steep, Cliffside Mansion, Crop and Cork Winery, Beach Caves, Kappa Home, the Nereid, and the Beach Villa. There's a lot going on here. This map is large. There is a lot in here. I guess we'll go to the mansion anyway. See what there is to see. What are you doing here? Wait a minute. You're not Stanley the mailman. You've stolen my package and are delivering it for some nefarious reason. I'll have you know mail tampering is illegal. You are in for it now. Stay out of my vineyard. Okay. I guess he took, let's see, completionist skill levels. Are my quest cards just always on the side there? Is there a way to see them? Skill book, crafting, map, oh, here's my calendar. What's today's date? The 4th. Spring Planting Festival in Seedling Square. Cherry Blossom Festival in Seedling Square. Then there's the Chicken Festival. Sunflower Farm coming soon. Okay, so this one is not in early access just yet. And the Cooking Festival. Okay, so that man is not happy with us. Am I allowed to, like, come to his farm, or is he gonna kick us out? Because here's the vineyard, let's see. All the grapes. Ooh, he has different varieties of grapes. I guess it kind of makes sense for a vineyard. Sometimes they grow multiple different varieties instead of just one. He's, he has a lot going on, truth be told. That's quite a few more fields than we have going. Let's see, I think it must still be up some more. Let's see. Where is this massive? Okay. This house is fancy. Oh, that's where why does he have a tiny model of his own home inside this house? Sir, that is odd. That is definitely odd. You can go to the attic. Opening treasure chest. Cornucopia fragment 7. Oh, I just took that from his house and now I'm absconding with this money. Maybe he was right to worry about us. Maybe his fears were not unfounded. Fair enough, sir. Explore town, Apple Gemstone. Do I have to go in? I wonder if I have to go into every building. Probably. To, like, explore the whole town. I wonder if that means, like, spaces, like the spots below. Also, can I brush? I can brush. Pickle. What a good bean. Mow. What a good child. Okay. Check this out. Seems like Penelope has a parcel. Really? For me? Truly? Who could it be from? Perhaps a secret admirer? There's no sender's details. I hope it's not an explosive, or a poison, or something dreadful. Oh, certainly not. Don't fret. I was curious and opened it myself. There's nothing to be concerned about. Stanley, You really shouldn't be prying into my daughter's mail. I believe there are regulations against that. No need to worry, Camellia. It's just one of the benefits of my profession. Yikes. May I receive my parcel now? Absolutely, sweetheart. Here it is. Thanks, Stanley. Look at the clock. I must be going. Got more mail to distribute. I think he means he has more mail to snoop through. Take good care of it. Bye. I do wish he would stop interfering with our mail. Penelope, excitedly ripping open the parcel. And the mystery item is... Wow! It's a seed, but it's unlike anything I've ever seen. A seed? Now that's a peculiar item to receive in the mail. Wait, there's something else here. A note. It says, "This is the last of its kind." Intriguing. It doesn't look familiar. Could it be from an unknown plant species? Why not take it to the library? Brianna's a whiz at information hunting. She might be able to shed some light on its origins. This feels like the start of a thrilling adventure. Does it? Does it? The girls in this game certainly have been drawn in a certain way. This mailman is very sus, prying into other people's mail, losing packages and paying us in bugs. There are a lot of choices being made. For sure. Guess we should open these card packs too. More enemy drops card, refining quest card, home warp card, animal brush is more effective card, Mia card, Quinn card, rock tender monster quest card, change weather to cloudy, snowy card, increased watering can speed, chance at double vegetable harvesting card, racing tournament festival card, Guma card, next herb found is rare card, fishing conserve energy card, less gravity card, refined ingots faster, Naomi, more axe drops. Okay, also my card menu. Okay. Compost is more effective. Time remaining. Oh, I see. So you take these cards and you make one active. And then it's active for like a week, it looks like, for most of them. Interesting. Press F key to consume card for the racing tournament festival. I wonder what that means. Weird. Ah, it's lovely to see a new face around town. I'm Penelope. Don't be a stranger. Well, hello there, stranger. I'm Camellia, your friendly neighborhood gardener. Alright, what can we get here? Honeydew melon seeds. Gourd seeds. Potatoes. Sand. Okay, so sand, clay, and silt we can all get here. We can also get sunflowers. Quality brown compost. Oats. Quality green compost. Barley seeds. Cabbage seeds. In the near future, bugs will be a valid currency. Will they? Will they be? Will they one day become very valuable? Oh, okay, this stuff swaps out every day, it looks like, because like the goat cheese was not here yesterday. Kind of interesting. Makes you like actually come into the shop. and look for things. Crystal frying pan. God, that looks expensive. Vanilla. Poached eggs. A lot going on there. It looks like the backpack stays, so at least that is... Sierra's Bakery is closed on Thursdays. Okay. Hello, I'm Nancy. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm here to assist in your healthcare needs. Okay, well, hopefully I'm good. I did not think you were going to survive. You look so much better. I mean, I was frozen in a block of ice, so I guess just being up and about is much better than where we were before. Kyoko, I unearthed an ancient letter from our family storage that might pique your interest. Whoa, Mom, can I have a peek too? Pretty please. Wait, Mom, what's the story behind it? It appears we descend from a lineage that includes a renowned geisha. This letter is a token of love she penned down. Aha! So Kyoko, you're not the only geisha in our bloodline. What? Why was I kept in the dark about this? Well, I don't have an extensive knowledge about her. When your great-grandmother left us, her stories went with her. During those times, I was a defiant youngster with no interest in our ancestral tales. Looking back now, it's certainly one of the things I regret. I'm a little concerned / confused, I won't lie, about Kyoko. Like, she runs the fish market, but she's also a geisha. That's quite a lot of jobs for one person, because I assume you would, like, a geisha is, like, inherently an entertainer, either a dancer or a musician or a singer. So I'm not sure when she has time to practice. Also, it is just a profession, so it isn't necessarily something that is, like, secretive per se, or passed down through a lineage. Like, I don't know. I won't lie, I'm a little bit concerned about how, like, what geisha means here, and, like, or what it's perceived to mean, and maybe Orientalism. So that is my one. I'm feeling a little suspicious. Let's put it that way. Slightly suspicious. A bit concernicus. I just think it's important that, like, Geiko and Maiko are already quite, misunderstood by a Western audience, so I'm just curious as to how that is, interacted with, I guess, in the framing of this game. Alright, we already went in there. We went into, I think, all of these spaces. I guess I just want to see if the taiyaki stand is open. Oh. Vincent runs it, I see. Howdy, I'm Vincent. Folks say I got a knack for words. I just reckon I'm a guy who feels things deep. Okay, interesting. Taiyaki ice cream. It is tasty. I do love taiyaki. I am a fan of taiyaki. Okay. Let's go. I do want to see if I can go to the veggie barn. This guy said howdy and reckon in the same sentence. He did. Yeah, he's got an interesting aesthetic. Okay, I can go in here. Let's see. Okay, so this is our friend's house. Okay. Sunflower Farm home. Okay, so then the veggie barn is over here. Shop. The veggie barn. Is there a way to go? Oh. Let me not get myself stuck in a wall. Alright. Karen. Howdy. Karen's the name. Fancy learning the art of cow milking sometime? Maybe. So medicine. So I can get medicine here. Puffball mushroom. Morel. Small wheat. More medicine. Lost pet whistle. Oh, we can get sheep. I see. Sheep, cows, pigs. Looks like there's donkeys. I can't tell if that's supposed to be a mule or a different kind of donkey. Horses. Interesting. What is this? Delicious pet treat. Special feather. And a jalapeno pepper. Okay. I guess I cannot go up there. Let's see. It's locked. I'm here like poking around, being like, how do I get in? How do I get into these spaces? Also, what time? I don't think this says what time the festival is. Still haven't shipped anything. I've been lazy. Let's see, bananas gemstone. It tells me to visit the library. Let's see. I guess, assuming the library is still open when I go up there. Making a run to the grocery store. Does anyone need anything? Good luck at the grocery store, Alex. Hope your errand goes well. Brianna reads Flirting Guide. Thomas, you're so strong, aren't you? Well, do you really think so? Brianna continues reading. Yes, indeed. Your muscles are quite striking. Well, I do make an effort to stay fit. Brianna reads further. Brianna touches Thomas's bicep. Wow, your bicep is really pronounced? Thomas blushes. Brianna reads more. And, you're quite handsome? Brianna, this is new for you. I'm flattered. Thomas is excited. Brianna whispers, this flirting stuff is really effective. I apologize, Thomas. I really need to be going. Thomas, feeling bewitched. What is happening in this town? What is happening in this town? Oh goodness. Why are we getting so many Brianna cutscenes? Brianna recites from Flirting Guide. You are all so beautiful. Thomas is totally enamored. Taru, I've got butterflies in my stomach. Magnus, Brianna, did you know I could play a sweet melody on the electric guitar for you? Philip is hopelessly smitten. Brianna reads more from the Flirting Guide. Brianna whispers. This flirting guide is a gold mine. Brianna whispers. Vincent, brace yourself. You're next. There's a lot going on with Brianna in a short amount of time. Like, we only just met this girl. Hi, Brianna. I've got an unusual package today, and I have no idea who it's from. Hey, Penelope. Mysterious, you say? Could it be a secret admirer? What's inside? There's a unique kind of seed in it, but I can't figure out its origin. Plus, it came with this intriguing note. Oh, wow. The note says it's the last of its species? That's pretty intense. I know, right? I can't mess this up. I really need your help to identify this seed and how to properly care for it. The guilt of potentially causing a species to go extinct is too much to bear. I bet it ended up with you because of your famous green thumb. But who sent it remains a mystery. Can you help me identify it, Brianna? I'll certainly do my best, Penelope. Botany isn't exactly my specialty, so I'll need to dig deep into my research tools. Thankfully, a good research challenge always excites me. Thanks a ton, Brianna. You're a lifesaver. Save your gratitude, Penelope. We've got a big task ahead. Let's meet up at the greenhouse as soon as I find something. Deal? You're amazing, Brianna. I can't imagine what I'd do without you. All right. I gotta leave here before I get more Brianna cutscenes. I have to escape. Quick. Before more of the flirting guide comes out. Like running for my life here. Back to our house. Also, I guess I don't think I ever went inside the cottage. Waterwheel Cottage. It's got a little bearskin rug. The doors seem small. Bradley's bedroom, Lindsay's bedroom, Finn's bedroom. I feel like I haven't met any of these people. Oh, that's Stanley's space. I don't know if I want to be in Stanley's room. I think I'm good. Master bedroom is locked. Okay. Stanley is quite the character. You really saved my neck. You must take this. Because you've earned my trust. Feel free to access my private den. Just don't touch anything important. And here's some goodies. Happy to have you in town. P.S. Perhaps I'm too generous. My wife says that's why we are always broke. And don't tell her I gave you our espresso machine. She drinks way too much of the stuff. That's probably not a good way to have a relationship, sir. I'm gonna be honest. You probably shouldn't be giving away things behind your wife's back. Let's see, Cornucopia Fragment 7. Edible, energizing, enhances capabilities. I guess I'll eat that when I need it. I don't think I need it right away, at least. Not right yet. Plump seeds, lemongrass, arugula, small red wiggler. I got all kinds of bugs now. Fireworks. Handle with caution. Yeah, I don't like fireworks, so those can stay here. Let's see, orange gemstone. Is this? Hold on. If I go in here. Yeah, I guess I just put it. Actually, if I walk away from the storage shed. yeah, just says key item, so I might as well toss it in here, I guess. The rest of the stuff I think I can kind of keep on me. Okay. Gonna have to figure out, what do I need for this? Sprinkler. Probably need to put that in the field somewhere. I wonder, like... Alright, it's just going. Interesting. I feel like it might just do just around it. Hard to say. Hard to say. This patch of land has been my humble den for a while now, always full of surprises and humble pleasures. A slice of heaven for those who find joy in the simple things. Also, why can't we talk to our dog? I feel like, isn't that unusual? Shouldn't that be more shocking? Shouldn't that be, like, more of a thing? I feel like it should. Okay, let's see, if I hit save, what happens? Hooray, your game is saved. Are you sure you want to return to the title screen? Yes. Okay. We're gonna go back to the title really quick because I need to feed Miss Pickles. She needs her dinner. So I'm gonna put you guys on a really quick break screen and then we're gonna come back and play some more Cornucopia. I'll probably actually forage and sell some stuff so we can have some money. We'll see what this festival is all about. And yeah, then we'll get back into it. So I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Feel free to get up, stretch, get a snack, any of that good stuff. And I'll catch you back here in a few. Okay, I'm back. Let me get this back up and running. All right, let's load our save. Oh, somehow we have like $200. How did that? I guess maybe, oh, we got that from, I forgot, we robbed the vineyard man's house. The vintner's house. Okay. Okay. Harvested a wild root. Nice. Are these good? I guess they are. Okay, aggressive. Planting trees. Planting trees lets you be creative and make your space look awesome. You can choose to put them in your own yard, along walkways, or even in special garden spots. It's a fun way to make everything look just the way you like it. Alright. Let's see. The rest of these I think all need to be watered. Also, let me see, wild root. The taste is something only survivalists will appreciate. Okay, clearly not gourmet. Large carrot, an impressive sized carrot, perfect for impressing your friends. Huh, maybe we could take that to our festival. Interesting. Wild root seeds. Did I have anything else? I guess I should go look in my storage to see if I can plant any of those seeds anywhere. Where are they? Let's see. Scratch card pack, tumbler. lettuce seeds. Like, do I actually need 0 nitrogen and 0 potassium, but 10 phosphorus? Or is that just like the best version? Because it says it prefers sandy soil. I don't think any of these are gonna do what we want. Don't think that'll be the way. Okay. Let's see. Open the shipping bin. What can I ship? Ship some carrots. Large wild root, a normal wild root. Toss that in there. See how much those are worth. Oh, large wild root. A rare and tough root veggie only for the bravest of farmers. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, apple tree sapling. Oh, I should plant that. Hold on. There. Nice. Do I need to water this? I guess not. I want that to grow into an apple tree. Exciting. I love orcharding. Alright, let me see. Got lilac. Do I have any other, like, other berries or anything? Oh, these look like thistles. Oh. Interesting. There's lots to forage here. Oddly, 2.5D Stardew. I can kind of dig it. Yeah, I think it definitely will not be for everybody, but I don't hate it. Also, welcome in, Riss. I hope you're doing well. Trying to think of anything that we should bring for our child. I wonder if our chicken wants any red currants. I guess we'll see. Okay. Chicken. How are you doing? Happiness, 83 out of 100, so still doing well. Fed. Animal type chick. 2 days old. And Cornucopia PC, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, I think we should take our chick to the festival, right? I feel like you take friends to your festival. I'm gonna turn off the story quests for now. Cornucopia, hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. We're about to embark on our first festival. I don't know if we need to do anything for it. That's the game dev. I figured. They did very kindly gift us a key to this game so we could test it out. Quick, ask them how to fish. It's true, I haven't tried fishing yet, though we do have like worms and stuff. Stanley did kindly gift us some bugs. Oh, I like these little cutouts. I could also change the tilt. I'm sure if you do this, it's probably better. I like it. Take all sorts of pictures. I always like that in festivals. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can tilt. Yeah. You can tilt the, you can do a whole bunch with the camera. So if you don't like the angle, or if you don't like how zoomed in it is, or if it's too far, you can do all your own stuff. Cave rescue. That looks... Is that a cross? Hold on. Is that a crossbow? I gotta tilt up a little bit. Excuse me? I'm usually tilted so I can respect it. Tap into the festival spirit. Click to open the cutscene. Alright. Are you ready to conclude the festival and begin the cutscene? No. We're not ready. What do we got here? Carrot seeds, Raspberry bush sapling. Oh, I'm tempted. Sugar apple. I like basically did not sell anything and just like wandered around for several days. Festivals make people excessively chatty. I'm more inclined towards actions than words. I can't wait to launch some fireworks. The sky will be a canvas for our celebration. I trust you've washed your hands before mingling. No one appreciates uncleanliness. Gertrude, my girl, calm down. We just got here. We just got here. Challenge yourself to set a new high score on the arcade games. They're free, and it's the perfect time for a friendly competition. There's nothing quite like freshly baked bread adorned with herbs gathered from the spring wilderness. I like Sierra. She's cute. Now is the perfect opportunity for me to market my slime-repelling shampoo. Is it? Is now the perfect time? Daphne. Cracking open a bottle of rare aged wine to commemorate the new season is my favorite. It also makes me feel more relaxed. Sakura. The season of cherry blossoms approaches. Our family traditionally hosts the festival, ensuring it honors our rich cultural heritage. Also, Mighty T, thank you so much for the pet pick redeem. Do you have any special requests? You and Lore both got pet picks. She's kind of sitting next to me. I'm like reaching very far. Also, this game has a cat, and the cat's name is Pickle, and my cat's name is Pickles. So we're in sync here. Very joyful. A double pat to the head. Okay, I will do that. She gave little licks. That was your response. Little licks. So that's always the question. If you have rare aged wine every year, is it eventually not rare? What if you have different kinds of rare aged wine though? So it's never the same bottle. So then it's always rare. Just rare in different ways. I think that counts. We can also talk to our dog. His name is Munger. What? Surprised to see me? You'd be amazed by the number of free pets I receive. Interesting, isn't it? Our seeds sprout exactly where they're planted. No rolling off, no complications, just like water finding its own level. Nature has its own logic. Spring is ripe with opportunities for those with varied interests, a perfect time for embarking on intriguing new endeavors. Honestly, it's gonna be a little mean. Eugene sounds like he's gonna try and get me into an MLM, just from this line. He looks like he's like pitching for me to be his downline. He's like, new season. You ever thought about direct contact marketing? Direct marketing or whatever they call it these days. Looks like he'd be like, boy, do I have an opportunity for you. Do you like essential oils? As an AI, I can't experience feelings in the same way as humans, but I'm programmed to ensure that you're enjoying the festival and staying healthy. Nancy, I didn't know you were an AI. Oh, Pickle says, "Nya." Cute. Alright, I think, okay, that's most of that crew. Don't think anyone else was hiding in the corner. Here's a secret. I may have been keeping the choicest seeds for myself. All for a good cause, though. The thrill of mushroom foraging in spring is incomparable. For a chef to reach global standards, seasonal ingredients are a must, and our town presents the perfect chance in spring. That's fair, Simon. It is mushroom season. My beloved cooking festival is on the horizon, so I must gather only the best seasonal produce. From Wyatt. Nothing quite beats the sound of laughter and cheer over the steady rhythm of the train. Perhaps I'll share some stories from the bar later. Kaho. Spring is my absolute favorite. The world seems so vibrant and full of life. Magnus. Such festivals are mere distractions. I could be plugged into my guitar amp right now. I mean, you could. You could do that at any time. Oh, it's quite a gathering over here. Mr. Fuji. Keep it hushed, but I'm sporting my lucky festival underwear for spring. An old chap should have his secrets, right? Let's keep it between us. Bro, we have not met you. You are a stranger to us. Richard. My wife dragged me here. Oh, okay, Richard. Whatever you say. Vincent. Every face here tells a story. A love story waiting to happen. Oh, the charm of the festival. Argus. Expect a more serene ocean than usual this spring. Our boy Stanley. The art of gardening might baffle me at times, but I sure appreciate the taste of homegrown tomatoes. Rufus. Every town boasts its own unique customs. The origin of this one is a mystery, but it sure knows how to keep everyone on their toes. See that crate? It's packed with a potent blend of vegetable seeds and high-powered explosives. We launch it into the skies and set off a spectacular explosion remotely. When you're ready to end the festival with a bang, launch the crate, and launch the crate. Just give it a click. It's going to be an unforgettable sight. Festivals are an excellent way to get acquainted with the locals and create lasting relationships. It's a pity that not everyone could be here today. Why not try out the games, mix and mingle a little, and soak in the festival joy? Looking forward to catching up with you soon. I must confess, I was one of the brains behind this thrilling spectacle. The anticipation is electrifying, isn't it? Bradley. I was so close to topping the leaderboard on Chopper. Boy, that game gets intense when the pace picks up. Versailles. I hear Rufus tried to sell a cow at the festival last year. He didn't sell it, but it definitely made for some interesting conversations. Anastasia. Oh god, she looks tired. Why does she have like a kid in each arm? Isn't this Stanley's wife? What is he doing? Stanley, come take one of your kids. I once tried to make my own fertilizer out of coffee grounds. Let's just say it didn't go very well. Philip. My horse relishes the fresh spring grass. It seems to invigorate all horses with a burst of speed during the season. Taru. I'll be honest with you. Autumn is my favorite season. You know what, Taru? Same. Noella. Spring signifies new beginnings. Summer for maturation, autumn for reaping the bounty, and winter for its indulging and hibernating, amusingly enough. Rose. The festival always brings out the child in me. Perhaps it's the communal spirit, or perhaps it's the simple enchantment that permeates the air. Moreover, what curious mind contrived cave rescue, and why am I the unintended target in the game? Quite a peculiar choice, isn't it? It's true. There she is, I think. Andre. Farming may not be my thing, but there's nothing quite like the soulful tunes of country music. Tomas. Or Thomas, I guess. Have I been calling him Tomas? I think I might have. I think this year is going to be abundant. I can just feel it. Charlotte. Did you know that cows also enjoy the changing of seasons? They have an excellent sense of time. Let's make this festival special for them too. Tsuyoshi. I don't mean to brag, but I have a pretty impressive collection of gardening tools back at my place. I don't feel like that's bragging. Harold. No free ice cream this year? That's a twist, but hey, the festival's charm isn't all about freebies, right? Karen. Isn't it amazing how the festival unites people from all walks of life? A true testament to the shared spirit of our community. Our girl, Brianna. Festivals are like footnotes to our stories. They add so much flavor. I should document this experience for my next book. Reese, I've heard rumors about a secret midnight planting session in town. I wonder if they could use some assistance. Penelope, I just love seeing everyone come together to celebrate the changing of the seasons. It warms my heart. Alright, I think that's everyone. Click to play. I was really slow on the first one. I guess we'll see. Oh god, there's more of her now? There's more of her. Ooh. You scored 47. I'm not sure if that one's that good. Let's try Chopper. Oh, I see. So you have to do the right color. Oh, you have to let that one go. Ooh. 47 seems okay. Serviceable. This one's pretty fun. Oop. Okay. Interesting. I feel like I could definitely get hooked on these ones. I can easily see myself being like, well, do we spend all of our money on the raspberry bush? A fruit that tastes like custard. Kind of wish I had enough for the sugar apple tree seedling. You could get really fast. I think this one would be better if you could keep buying them. True. Yeah. You could get fast. Yeah, if you weren't having to, like, click. I wonder if the controller maybe has better, like, the opportunity for faster controls, too, or how it works on controller, if it works. You know what? I am gonna buy the raspberry bush. Give me that. Okay. Break that. I don't know if there's anything else around here. I think we should be good to... I think we talked to everybody. I think we did. So I think we can just do the festival cutscene. Are you ready to conclude the festival and begin the cutscene? Yes. Alright. Buckle up, buttercups. It's time to get this firecracker party started. Phew. Good thing this seed delivery crate has such a long fuse. Still, it gets me all jittery. I'm great with explosives. Can I help? No, Finn. You're not old enough. Just stay back. Mom, you're such a party pooper. You're barely old enough to tie your shoelaces. Keep your distance, kiddo. I think we used way too many bombs this year. Rufus, the fuse manual specifically said red goes to green, not red to more red. These blockheads are one spark away from making the town a charcoal sketch. Let's see. Bad day to realize I'm as colorblind as a dog. Rufus, don't! Everybody, take cover! I knew it! I should never have let Roger rig up this device. You numbskulls! Okay, that didn't go so hot. Well, I'm glad nobody got hurt. That was fun. Yeah, our chick? Is our chick okay? Happiness. Just vibing. It's 2 days old. It was already in danger. Already witnessed a harrowing event. Okay. Chick can hang out in here. Chick can vibe. Alright, let's see. Where should I put this this bush that I got? This little raspberry bush sapling. I'll freely admit, I don't think Sins of the Father was the correct song for that cutscene, but I'm not sure it was incorrect either. Alright, where should I put this? I put my apple tree here. Maybe I put it like here. Grow it right outside my house. Get more compost cooking. Okay. Let's see. So lettuce seeds, I guess they want more. Not very effective. Use on soil. Has like 1 phosphorus. Also, Cornucopia, fragment 4. Edible. Whole sites with soft light. Promises inner replenishment. I don't know if I should be... I've been holding on to these. I got another one from the top of Richard's Manor. But I've been holding on to them for now. I assume they're like power berries and you just, you know, eat them to kind of level up, but I was kind of waiting to see, I don't know, if I needed them at a good time. What I had playing in the background for context, I was going to say, I certainly wasn't playing that, but... Also, let's see. Grab all of these poppies. Foraging. It looks like also foraging doesn't seem to take much energy, if any. Perhaps. Yeah, it does not seem to take any. Kind of handy. I'm a big fan of free foraging in games. Let me grab some of these. Oh, hydrangea. I do love hydrangeas. I have hydrangeas at my house actually. They are very blue, but I have some that go a little pink. But most of them are blue. I like the little uproot animation. I think it's a neat touch, right? Like you like are actually picking it. It feels satisfying. Feels satisfying. Okay, let me see if I can figure out. I have more fertilizers. I think. Where did I put them? My storage is already in trouble. Let's see, we got quest cards. Okay, what does this do? Use your bell to call your pet to you. Oh, press G to direct pets to the barn coop. Interesting. I wonder if you can call them all outside or if they're all supposed to be in the barn for a hot minute. God knows I kept my cow in Harvest Moon SNES fully in the barn. The bell mechanic was too arduous and I didn't feel like pushing them, so I was like, you know what? You're an indoor cow now. That's all. This is where you're gonna stay. Very poor clay. Soil conditions not met. It seems like you can still... Like, if I plant there, I wonder what happens. Like, does my plant wither and die if I put it in soil that does not meet its requirements? Time to find out. Time to find out. Let's see, what other seeds? I guess it's like early in the day still. Yeah, like 2:50. not sure if any of the shops are open on a festival day. Also, Japanese home, let's see. I haven't been inside Sierra's bakery yet. Need to go to Sprouts and Spriggs. Let's see. Oh, it is open. Nice. Oh. Broken glass jello? I don't know if I want to eat would anyone here eat broken glass jello? I don't think that would be recommended. Just gonna say, I'm not sure if that's something I would eat. It was expensive too. What do they have today? Bok choy seeds, sunflower seeds. I have only $44. Jalapeno peppers, wild root, turnip, squash seeds. Raz, we have some tea to spill. What's the tea? What is the tea? I kind of want to buy this. Give me 2 squash seeds. I want to know. I want to hear the tea, so I'm gonna pause our cutscene that we found here. Oh my gosh, Raz, this wedding is killing me. The mother-in-law is pushing so hard to do an open mic for toasts and speeches. It's laced with arsenic. I'm drinking it after that awful phone call. I highly recommend not doing an open mic for toasts and speeches. It sounds like a very nice idea. Here's what I would say. If she's pushing, I would literally tell her that I understand, like, it seems like a sweet experience, but it quickly becomes very painful for all of the guests who, one, they all don't know each other. And sitting through, here's the thing, you are not doing toasts and speeches while you are eating, by the way. I'm not sure if she, is thinking about that. You have to wait. Toasts and speeches happen before anyone can eat. So if it's an open mic and everyone is just, waiting for all of them to go through, that is a long time you can wait. Food can get cold, it can mess up dinner service. And then, the other thing is, it's a wedding. This is a prime time for people to, meet and interact and mingle, and, different people from all different parts of your life to, come and meet in one place. But if you keep interrupting their dinner with speeches, they won't be able to talk to anyone at their table. They will not get to meet and mingle. They will have to be sitting there listening to random people have speeches. So I would just assign people speeches. If she wants to give a speech, she can give a speech. If parents want to give speeches, cool. If you want your maid of honor and your best man and then siblings to give speeches, I think that's fine, or your best friend, but it should be a dedicated list, because otherwise the problem is everyone will want to weigh in and you guys will be there for so long and it will literally ruin the dinner service. And then all anyone will be able to think of is how long the speeches were and why they kept going on, and how confused they were that no one was being cut off. So that's my opinion. You can tell your mother-in-law, this anime girl on the internet says that is a bad idea. Says that is probably not the best. How's the Cornucopia going? It's going well. We saw our first festival. I am struggling to farm because it's complicated, but that's a good thing in my book. Interesting systems are a big positive, I think. My cousin got married last year and we had that exact experience. It led to me getting alcohol poisoning. Yeah, it just becomes very awkward. Very fast, and it ruins a lot of things that would otherwise be like a nice experience. So, I recommend not. I'm gonna say no. Alright, we got our girl Brianna here. I was able to determine it's a type of tropical seed, but I couldn't identify the exact species. However, I did gather some basic care instructions for it. Well, it's planted now. That's awesome! I'm glad my research was of help. Penelope, ensure to follow the care instructions meticulously. Such seeds are delicate and need specific conditions to grow. Also, Opie, thank you so much for the sub. 8 months in a row. Forgot to renew my sub. Love you, Raz. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back to the Jam Fam. Welcome back. Dinner service got pushed back 1.5 hours, and I had 3 cocktails and no food in my stomach. The food hit the table and we had to wait another 15 minutes in speech after speech after speech. I was hideous ill that night. That is a prime... That's actually a great example to just tell her and say like, hey, this will happen to multiple people, and then they won't be talking about how nice of a time they had at the wedding. They will talk about how ridiculous it was that they had to wait that long for food. You don't want anyone like having a bad impression. That's the one thing you'll find, that when parents get really concerned about what's going on at a wedding, they care a lot about impressions of people. So I think it would be prudent to just remind her that that is not going to leave a good impression, and it's actually going to do the opposite. I will, Mom. I'll give it my all. I know you've got this, Penelope. Do we have to come back here? Oh, let's see. Find bait, visit livestock auction house, check up on the special seeds progress each day. Okay, do I need to do anything? Okay, we're gonna have to see if I remember to do that. I do like that they have this like greenhouse on the second floor though. That is cool. That is cool. I also like that you can buy stuff without the people being in there. Coming from someone who often misses vendors, I'm about it. Also, we have not gone to the Wizard's Windmill yet. Where is the livestock auction house? Is right over here. Oh God, Brianna, she's still going. Brianna recites from Flirting for Elite. Greetings, Vincent, my noble gentleman. Vincent is still, like, cut up. You know, you really shattered my heart, Brianna. What? Thomas looks longingly at Brianna. Brianna, I think I'm dizzy from your beauty. Magnus is starstruck, admiring Brianna. Brianna, would you like to meet my award-winning horse? Brianna whispers, what on earth have I sparked here? Why do you have a trail of love-struck boys behind you? And why all the books? And what is that one saying? How to Seduce Any Man, Volume 3. Vincent disapprovingly shakes his head. Vincent hands back the book. I'm sorry, Brianna. I just can't face you right now. This is too much to bear. Wait, Vincent! It's not what you think. Please, let me explain. Vincent is tearing up. I can't listen to your lies anymore. I need to go. We have witnessed an entire soap opera in like a very short amount of time. A very short amount of time. I see. Here's the auction house. The next auction will be starting in 15 seconds. Oh my god, that's not much time. Do we have to take a seat? Up next, black currant bush sapling. Oh, we got 400. Oh, we got money now. Okay. Bids. Black currant bush. Press B to bid. Alright, Eugene. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. You've got like an actual live bidding. Going once, going twice. Oh, Reese is going wild. Oh, Stanley, didn't you? Stanley told us how broke he was. What are you doing, sir? My god, Nancy. You guys are going wild. Oh my god, how high are they gonna go for this sapling? Appraised value is 400 and they're already at 480. Guys, it's only worth 400. They're going mad. They're getting too into it. They're getting way too into it. Oh my god. Guys. Guys. I don't know if it's worth this amount. Oh my god, Reese. Was that the way? The next auction will be starting in 15 seconds. Alright, we'll stay. What's the next thing? Let's see. Hematite. Alright, let's go to the forest. I don't know if there's a curfew either. I don't know if we pass out if we're too late in the forest. Ugh! My foot is stuck in this stupid bridge. Can someone help me out here? Hello? A little help, please? We're like right next to her. Spying? No way. I was just bird watching for my blog. Fine. I was spying. I'll tell you why, but first could you help with my foot? It's really stuck. Ah, much better. Thanks for the help. Sorry for the spying. I'm trying to figure something out, and I thought following you might help. Can we meet at the granary? Upstairs. After sunset? I've got something important to talk about. Oh, she was the one taking pictures of us. Excuse me, ma'am. I've gotta run. See you later, alligator. Girl. Listen, the picture taking was weird. Listen, this is top secret stuff. Meet me upstairs at the granary after dark, and come alone. Don't let anyone know we're meeting. It could cause problems. And bring a good sense of humor. You're going to need it. Okay. Thank God she was spying. A blog is way more embarrassing. Welcome in, Mary. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are good by you. Okay, what's active? Fishing tutorial is active. Mystery of the Cornucopia is active. Apple gemstone. Explore the second floor of the library. I was already up there. Banana gemstone. Okay. I don't want to go in the mines. Oh god. Okay, that tried to kill us. Excuse me. Excuse me. Taking pics of me is only allowed if they're used for something radical. Z, thank you so much for the resub for 18 months. Oh my goodness. Second Twitch baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Twitch baby number 2. What is our second Twitch child called? Did we even name the first one? I don't even know. But hope you're doing well. Oh god. That looked scary. That looked scary. I didn't like the sound that was making. That's why I ran away. I got scared. Oh. Oh, it's showing all sorts of stuff over here. Woo. I could get that from far away. Nice. We can name our kid Nina's Frog. That sounds perfect. Why are these pots so hostile? I don't know. That's a fine question, Sunny. That is a fine question. I also don't know why the pots are so hostile. I mean, we are breaking them, so like maybe that's it. Okay, the carpenter. Roger's Carpentry opens at 8 a.m., closes at 8 p.m. Also, why? That is a big saw stuck in your house, sir. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh, we got choke cherries? Ooh. I've been meaning to grow choke cherries in real life, actually. It's a time-honored tradition. We were the protagonists, so we loot the pots. True. True. True, true. So how's my pockets are looking? I probably should have emptied my pockets. Truth be told. Before I came out here. Oh god, oh, there's like more pots. Okay, that one looked fancy. Actually, it kind of looked like an urn. Maybe I'm cursed. Oh, now I've filled all my pockets. I am cursed. Terrifying. The bloobs I can take, because we have some of those. Oh, I got so scared that was gonna explode, but it's just my celebratory stuff. Oh my god, there's so many things over here. Raspberry, bloobs. I don't even know what these are. I wonder... Also... I wonder if there is a curfew. What do we think? Am I gonna die out here and like drop all my stuff? It would be sad. It would be pretty tragic. I want to go to the Wizard's Windmill though. It's like a cool name for a place, you know? Oh, also, that's like so many cool plants to forage. Kind of refreshing at like just the sheer variety and volume of things. Okay, we're almost to it. Is it up here? Oh, is it down? Oh. It does look very wizardy. It does look... Oh! Okay, we've got a cauldron. Oh, there's a trapdoor. That's not spooky or anything. Oh, this is the bedroom. I don't know if I should be in this person's bedroom if they're a wizard. I don't think that I have magic, so I don't know if that's the best choice. Oh. The gears up there. What's in the basement? Mysterious latch door is locked. Where is the wizard? Raz about to become a frog prince? That would be... Considering the history that frogs have on this channel, dubious. Considering, you know, we ate one live in Harvest Moon SNES. Pretty terrifying. That would be risky, exactly, right? Frogs have historically not fared particularly well here. So, I didn't know the frog lore. Yes, we, oh. I don't know if these guys, they look kind of friendly. I'll leave them to their thing. In Harvest Moon SNES, we married Nina, and we went to the Harvest Festival before we married her. And everyone was like trying to share their stuff with us. Also, the 8-leg, that spider, is coming for me. That was a great. Also, what is that? A little Ent-Man? I don't know if these are these critters in town too. Oh, a rock tender? I don't like the look of that. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna head to my house. We went to this harvest festival, and everyone was like, you know, like trying to give us like pumpkin pies, stuff like that. And Nina was like, hey, here's a live frog. please eat it. And it was still, she was holding it in her hands above her head, and it was still hopping. And we ate it. So that was horrifying. And then we became traumatized collectively. We just munched it. Yeah. Well, we loved Nina. So it was hard to say no. And then we ran to the pumpkin pie lady and we were like, please give us a chaser. Yes. That's honestly exactly what happened. Honestly true. Oops. Go back here. Sea buckthorn. Let's put that in here. I don't know if I need to keep these for anything. I feel like I can sell a lot of these things. I'm like keeping like the smoky quartz and like a lot of the mined goods. And like plant material. But I think I can sell a lot of the foraged things, I would assume. For some cash. Oh, did I die? It's a new day. Everything has grown. Oh, sick. Do I not need to sleep? Let's see. Backpack. Shipping bin. Choke cherries. Gain status prickly. Armine. Oh, we get pricked by grabbing the raspberries, I see. But yeah, so that's the hidden frog lore. We were kind of traumatized by our adventures. Also, this seed, okay. Recommended soil conditions: 8 nitrogen, 8 potassium, 8 phosphorus. Matures in 5 days. Okay, we should try and make that soil actually good for that. Should try to make that ideal. Okay. Oh, nice. We got a cucumber. I didn't even know we were growing. Yo, these wild seeds are pretty good. Oh, we got more cucumbers. Going all out. And we got a potato. Very fancy. Okay. Let me grab... So it prefers clay soil. Very poor clay. We do have a lot of clay here. We do have... What does it want? Let's see. 8, 8, 8. Are any of these close? These ones are kind of close. I have some bad compost. I have some not great compost. Which of these was the good one? Okay, this one's pretty good. Seven, 6, 5. We need some more. $13, 5, 5. I wonder, do we have any other like good ones? Let's see. Let me look. What do we have? I have got, yeah, this one is like really good. I don't know that I want to use that right now though. Do I have any others? I have normal compost. Let me move these cucumbers. I don't think I need those right in my face. I also wonder if this has to be exact. Like, is this minimum? Recommended soil conditions 888. Because this is 2 nitrogen. This is 2 phosphorus. We already have plenty of those things. That's kind of the cool thing about this game, is that the composting system is actually interesting. So if you like getting into the nitty-gritty in games, might be a good one for you. I think I'm gonna feed this cucumber to my child. I love farming stuff like this. You might become a big fan of Cornucopia then, because it's very interesting. How we doing? How we doing, chick child? 93. Wow. Very happy. Our child is thriving. Our bond level is going up a bit. Only 3 days old. Or 3 years old. No, 3 days old. Already thriving. A little funny that the feeding icon is a burger. A classic farm staple. Yes. True. It's just an easy, like, universal symbol, I think, that anyone could be like, ah, yes. Feed this. Feed this to this child. Excellent. Okay, were any of these other ones good? Poor clay. Oh, that has a lot. Very poor clay. Oh, here's another, like, pretty balanced one. Okay, fertilizer conditions are met. There we go. We've planted one. Excellent news. Oh, we need one more. Okay. Where are my bits? My plant fibers. Put that in my composter. I mean, you can make burgers with farm resources too, I guess. You can. Yeah. It makes sense. Accessible on a farm. Oh, we can brush him. Hello. Don't bother telling anyone I can talk. You'll end up locked in a padded room and I won't get any dinner. He's so cute, Munger. Munger's doghouse is locked. He won't let us inside. I also kind of like that our welcome mat is like super crooked. Anyone with a welcome mat knows if you're in and out, that stuff goes off the rails so fast. This dog has a threatening aura. He kind of does. He kind of does. I mean, he was basically like, don't say anything, or else. Like, dang, okay. Alright. I see how it is. I'm out here getting, you know, hustled by my own dog. I guess he's like the old man's dog, but he left him here with us. Maybe he told them to threaten us. Maybe it's like all a ploy. Hard to say. Also, what are these? Capers? We just picked up capers off the ground. We foraged them. Oh, more seeds. Rooted seeds. I guess I should... My farm is kind of a mess, honestly. Kind of a hot mess. Guess I should clean up. Ooh, a walnut tree sapling. I do love walnut trees. I wonder though, walnut trees are not supposed to be planted near other things, because walnuts actually have a compound in them that certain plants do not like, and other trees, actually. I would know, because I have a lot of walnut trees in my real life. And lots of things do not like to grow near them. I think the old man ran away from the dog. Maybe he did. Yeah, he was like, oh look, I'm leaving you with this dog. Isn't that exciting? As he escaped, he was like, that's it. I finally hoisted him off on someone else. Also plant. Oh, it is weavable. I guess maybe I should make, what do I need for the seed extractor? That would be kind of nice. Also, what do we have here? Female scarecrow. We need 1 lumber and 1 yarn. Oh, we gotta make scarecrows. We need copper ingots though. I think we probably have to go in the mine to get copper. I don't think I've picked up any. Do you have an IRL farm or something? That must be nice to have actual walnut trees. I live on a couple acres, and I have an old orchard. I inherited an old orchard, so I have pear trees and apple trees, and I'm also growing a peach tree. And basically the whole outside of my property is lined in walnut trees, in black walnut trees, actually. Have I gotten around to processing them? No. No. But I will. I plan to. They're just, it always comes at like a busy time of year, but I need to make time. And I usually grow a big garden. I did not do a big garden this year because I got busy with my new job right around planting season, but this year I will be more prepped. I usually do a lot of pumpkins. That's like my main crop. Pumpkins. I've got alpine strawberries, which are very tasty. Do a lot of tomatoes. One year I had 32 pounds of unripe tomatoes, which was unfortunate. I had a very early frost. My growing season is very short. I have a very short window to get anything done, so I thought I was doing well buying a townhouse last year. That is doing well. Don't let anyone tell you different. I first bought a townhouse, and I lived in a city, and then I decided I wanted to have more growing space, but I lived in a townhouse for like 4 or 5 years. Townhouses are great. Also, the city has lots of amenities. Like, when you're closer to other people, like, I can't really get food delivered out where I live. The pickings are slim. I very much miss my food options not in the woods. Also, if you have a deck or a balcony, you can grow lots of food on your deck or balcony. I recommend like Japanese eggplants do pretty well in like containers. You can get those like small cherry peppers. They're like cherry hot peppers, so they're a little sweet, a little spicy. They do really well. Cherry tomatoes do really well in pots. Banana peppers do really well in pots. Jack-bee little pumpkins, the little tiny pumpkins you see around Halloween time in the grocery store are edible. If you want to make pumpkin pie or pumpkin raviolis, you can eat those, by the way. They are edible, and you can grow them in pots because they like to vine out. So there's tons of stuff you can grow in a small space. You don't need acres of land. And if you have space and you have decent windows or you live in a better climate, you can grow lots of fruits inside. Tons of citrus actually do well in small spaces. Limes, lemons, certain kinds of like mandarins or like small orange trees exist too, so there's tons of stuff. You can do all sorts of things. My friend actually raises quail. She lives in a townhouse and she raises quail out of her house. You just have to be a little inventive, that's all. Don't go for all the varieties that you are familiar with. Yeah, I think I need to go mine copper. I don't think we've encountered any on the farm on our own. Oh, what is that? Basil. Dang. I'm like living in fear that I'm gonna accidentally like cut down one of my plants. One of my own like trees or something. I'd be so bummed. So sad. Let's see, wild root seed. Do I have any spices here that are loamy? Yeah. Toss that in there. Give me all of these wild seeds. Sick. Actually, I should have put some in the ones that are already getting watered. That was a misplay. I could have made less work for myself. And I was like, you know what? No, I like work. I like work. Alright, we got a little patch. we got a little patch going. It's modest, you know? It's very casual. We got primroses. Yeah, there's so many different like flowers and things. I love that. I love that there's like sweet pea we hadn't got before. I love that there's things that look like thistles as well. Daisy. Man. We're kind of spoiled for choice here. All sorts of things. Let's see, let's put... Add cute, let's see. Anything else that we can put in here? Dandelion. They are edible. Though dandelions are also a diuretic, so be careful of anything that, any recipes that tell you to eat dandelions. One, you have to be careful that dandelions have not been sprayed by pesticides within the past, not even just this year, but the past couple years. Because they're not very good at filtering that out. So you can kind of poison yourself. But also you gotta be careful with their recipes because they are a diuretic, so you can accidentally put yourself in a weird spot without meaning to. Cucumber fit for a Kappa king. Oh, true. I wonder, the Kappa must love cutie must love cucumbers. That must be the best gift for that friend. Also, I should probably refill my watering can before I forget. Alright. Let's see, what else needs doing? I guess, I mean... Is there anything in my storage that I do not need that I should sell? I also don't know, like, if I should be Can tumble. Oh yeah, do I have a tumbler? Did I have that recipe in there? Did I put one in here? I have the espresso machine. I do have the tumbler. I should probably put that there, and then I can refine. Oops. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, what do we want? Refinable. What was the thing that I had? Also, Ghosty! Welcome in, Ghosty Raid, Ghosty Raid! Also, thank you so much for the follow, Dragon. Welcome to the cottage. Let me get you guys a shout out. What were you guys up to? Hope you're doing well. Let's see if I can type correctly. You were playing with Rhythm Sprout. How was that? How was that? Well, welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. My name is Rizaldia. I go by Raz for short. I am a marionette VTuber. I mainly play farming sims. Today we're checking out a new early access farming sim called Cornucopia. Welcome in. Listen, typing is hard. It's very cute and kooky and surprisingly difficult. Ooh, that seems fun. I mean, it's nice to have difficult games that you're like invested in, I feel like. So that's rad. That's cool. I'm glad it sounds like you had fun though. Obviously, if you have to piece to do other things, get food, drink, any of that good stuff, don't feel pressured to stay. But thank you so much for the raid. Of course, we'd love to have you. But I understand if you've got a dash. But welcome in. I was just trying, I feel like I saw something. Oh yeah, the rare cluster. Can tumble. This. There you go. Go tumble away, rare cluster. Do what you will. We're just cleaning up our farm. I've not been very diligent about cleaning our farm at all, so it's looking a little ragged, I guess. It's got a bit of a feral look about it. Very like 19th century romantic, I think. Oh, okay. Picked up dog poop. I don't know that I needed that, but we have it now. I assume you can probably compost it or something. Ooh, elm tree and sequoia. Oh, we're getting so many cool saplings. So many. Also, were any of these... Find bait from tilling soil. Oh. Well, I wasn't planning on digging more just yet. Didn't clean the place up before the guests came over. At least you picked up the dog poo. Exactly. At least I did that. I can at least pat myself on the back for cleaning up after our dog also talks, and he kind of threatened us recently. I don't know what to make of him. Such a plethora of enticing scents and intriguing nooks to explore on this farm. Okay, Munger. Do as you will, sir. Okay, I want to keep all the saplings and stuff, I think. Dog poop, a present from Munger. Compostable and compactable. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Can sell that tulip though. Can't believe your own dog threatened you. Yeah, our dog, Munger, was literally like, yeah, go ahead. Tell people that I talk. They'll never believe you, and you'll end up in a padded room. So, he was like, you'll end up in a padded room and I won't get dinner. So, I don't suggest it. I was like, Munger, sir, where did that come from? I didn't think we were at odds. I thought we were vibing. I thought we were doing just fine. Alright, we have a bunch of cards to open. Free fishing bait. Chance at triple fruit harvesting. Oh, that's pretty good. Night fishing bonus. Ooh. Chance for trees to age faster. Reese card. Chance at double vegetable harvesting. Rock Tender Monster Quest. More mining drops. Cornucopia piece. Hoe Conserve Energy. Player Glow card. That seems pretty good for the mines. I imagine it's low light in there. Beach Caves Warp. Auction Quest. Sakura. Oh, we got 2 Sakura. And Harvest More Berries. So it's kind of a cool, they have a cool system with these cards. You collect cards, and then you activate them for like a certain number of days. And then you get like a cool bonus from it. So kind of an interesting concept. So you can roll the gacha, open cards if you like. Oh yeah, it's weekend, it's Saturday. I forgot. We do not ship things on Saturdays or Sundays. Also, Ghosty, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you enjoy your lurk. I guess I could try. I don't think. I think if I run out of energy, I don't think I pass out. I think I just can't do more. Because I feel like I went to 0 energy on like day 1. I think I did it before. There we go. Oh, it's kind of just letting me, I feel like I'm out of energy, but I'm still going. Still kind of just wilding. Oh, let's see. Do we have, I do have a bunch of logs. I should probably make some planks. Just to have, I guess. Just to have. Also, it's kind of late. Let's see. Let me save. I do like the art in the transition screens. Maybe I should try some fishing today. It really wants me to fish. It really is like, Raz, please go fish. All right, it is well past 9, which is our normal stopping point. So let me do some quick swapping. Let's go over here. But thank you guys for joining me today. Hopefully you had fun watching some Cornucopia as we tested it out, tested the waters, saw what was happening in there. Let me take a quick look and see if anyone that we know is around. I did enjoy my time in Cornucopia, so I think I liked that the writing was quite campy, which I enjoyed. It definitely looks like there will be like maybe more serious plot lines, but I did like it was pretty lighthearted. It was pretty chill, aside from our dog threatening us. Aside from our dog getting really involved. But here, let me grab our schedule. Let me put that up there. Thanks for the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Thank you, Ghosty, and thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. So we are going to be back on Thursday playing Fae Farm, and Saturday also playing Fae Farm. And then Sunday we are going to be back in A Wonderful Life as well. So that's all very exciting. Lots of farming happening per usual. You know what? It's a bit of a different track, but let me take a quick look at my friend Verdant, who is doing his subathon. Let me see how much time he has on the clock. I don't know. Oh, he has like 8 hours still, but he's playing Lies of P, which is also a new game. It's a different track. It's not farming, but I don't have anyone I know who's farming right now. I'm trying to get my partner to watch you play A Wonderful Life. Here's hoping. Don't pressure too hard, but if they want to come, we're always happy to have them. always happy to have them stop by. So let me get this raid started. Let's see if I can remember my raid commands. But thank you again to Subconscious Games for the key and for letting us test out Cornucopia. I think it was nice that we got to see a festival, we got to see a bunch of the like compost mechanic and a little bit of the farming, a tiny bit. We got to see how strong the chickens are, incredibly strong. We had to leave our chick at home because it was doing too much. It was too good. We're gonna go say hello to my friend Verdant. He's doing his subathon. He's checking out Lies of P right now, which is another new game, so hopefully you guys get to see some new gameplay there as well. But if I don't get to see you guys later this week, I hope to see you guys again very, very soon. But I hope you have an excellent rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and I'll catch you guys then.